Hello! Oh, God. Oh yeah, save. I was thinking that if I hadn't done that then, and I've used all my consumables, which I'm quite proud about, honestly. I mean, I know it shouldn't be something that should be counted as a good thing, but at the same time, in most games I have like 1 million potions left, and they're the sort of the equivalent of potions, and I've used them all. I haven't wasted anything. Also, yeah, I was thinking that I could upgrade, as people have been saying, this, I believe, yeah. I might add one now, thinking about it. That was really useful. When I get another 20, I'll do that again. The thing is, as we know, celerity duration is 80% rather than 100 because of my choices in the initial.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go.
Dr. Johansson? Shut up! Yeah, she's probably a bit ratty right now. Shut up! Tell me about the anchor and sarcophagus.
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
Well, there's a boat not far from here. Help me and I'll help you escape.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Alright, well, that sucks to be immortal, doesn't it? Tell me what you know about the anchor and sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
They're not coming back. Yeah, don't worry about them. Just answer my questions.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
Tell me about the... No, tell me about it. I mean, because Cass is interested in it. You know, she likes the whole spiritual, mystical mumbo-jumbo, so she wants to hear everything.
Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
Let's just say no.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Which is just where the Garden of Eden was supposed to be. Historically, if you go down that route. Go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt. But, I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Go on.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
That's weird. That's a long time for one king, isn't it?
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Dracula. So?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
You sure?
An educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it.
Really?
Usually we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
You compare it to a vampire. Any particular reason for that?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth, and the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
Which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
Yeah, so he... I might have that. So, Masquerade drank human blood, did he?
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic.
True enough.
It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
Ridiculous. How did you find the anchor in the sarcophagus? Do you really believe it's behind it, or what else do you know about vampires? No, how did you find it?
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
Doesn't sound boring. Yeah, I'm interested. Please go on.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
So do you really believe he's in there?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
What else do you know about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
Yeah, it's sort of going back to the Old Testament and such, isn't it, with Cain and Lilith and... So how does it open?
Quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
A key, of course! Do you have it?
How strange you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
She likes him. Again, she respects people who are intelligent and a bit different. Yeah, there's a button nearby, we can escape on it. Yeah. See that?
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
It's alright. Yeah. So I was kind of wondering what the they said to do with this dude, and there's nothing in the log. I can't forget what he told me back at the skyscraper place. Oh,
your time of judgment is here.
Oh god, come on. Let's go. If only I knew where this I'm gonna save it now actually. Oh, I've only got 46 seconds, I might have already screwed myself. But I don't think it's in here. There's only one place that there can be a boat, and it's back where that key was. The little harbour place where I had dinner. This way! This way! Maybe he'll just spawn with me. Maybe he'll die in here. There's the boat, yeah. I'm afraid I don't have time to wait for you, my friends. I don't. Apparently he's rescued. It says up there. I'll see what the log says. We could just pretend he was following us. Alright, we're back. You also said the professor and the caving. That could be he could be an asset later, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'll never see him again. But sweet. Right. Oh, what was it? What is this? What is this? Stuff falling down. All right, I am going to save it, and then we shall investigate. Took ages, so I was going to crash. Okay. What's going on? I'm assuming it's something to do with this building. Yes, I'd be right. Okay, alright. Oh, boy. I said I was going to go and get blood, but I didn't really... Maybe I should just go. Okay. Oh no, don't say the fat guy's dead. I'm sure he's not. My one love. Yeah, let's just hide. I highly doubt there's anything in here. I know we've got a lot of forensic evidence all over ourselves, so well done us. And now the police have arrived outside, it looks like. Perfect timing. Yeah. This guy's a... Okay, you're dead. I thought you may still be alive, sir, but no, you're definitely not. Alright. I kind of wish I'd got blood before now, but... Oh, yeah. Well, someone didn't listen to that rule, did they? Weapons not allowed. Although everything seemed pretty calm up here. This is still fine. Alright, okay. Hi.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Oh, they've shown how weak you are. But anyway, someone made a mess downstairs.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
So why did they attack?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Diablerists?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. They must be destroyed. Can you meet this task?
Oh. I'll risk my life for no less than a large heap of cash. Why don't you have your gorilla do it? That's fair enough.
He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
It's true, the Sabbat haven't really helped me in any way, and indeed hindered in quite a lot. That's only because I'm going to be set against them from the start, but they did attack us on sight the first time we saw them, so... See, Cash's motivations aren't cash. They never have been. I know that I've, like, as a player, wanted it so that I could buy better armor and such. But it's not really hers. So, I could say find someone else. We have just, like, been doing errands for this guy the entire time. What if we're a little bit reluctant, a bit catty, perhaps? Catty-Cassie. Yeah, let's... Well, it's not because it's too dangerous, but it's just simply because we're running around doing errands. We kind of feel maybe a little more is needed, so we're worth a little bit more than that. So I'm going to pick 3.
You will destroy the Sabbat.
Ha ha ha!
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Before I tell you anything about what's going to me, I don't know whether like Cassie would be aware. Obviously, there's a visual effect there, but I doubt that visual effect is supposed to tell the victims that they're being brainwashed and brain controlled and such. I don't think that's how it would work. So, I think I'm gonna like disregard that and just say it was just Cassie just thought it was her idea. So I know it, but Cassie doesn't. But I still don't know what's coming to me.
Take your money. Tell me, what have you learned?
Absolutely nothing. 300. Right, that's enough for a couple of blood packs. I also need some ammo as well. The missing, I definitely do now. Crate is from the Dane. It's a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No. But you'll be happy to know I kill, yeah, him, yeah, that dude. Bash.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter.
Yep.
You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Yeah, any hunters across my path are dead, same good. That's true.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Alright. Hello! Hello.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
What does that mean? What are you even talking about?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Right. So you're not Camarilla.
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I met with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
He said... Yeah, it's the tomb of Mizrach.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mezarach, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
Yeah, those beliefs on the side that were demoness named Lamatsu. We'll do that one as well.
Lamastu?
Lao Tzu one.
She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
Maybe it's not a king inside at all. And there's key, but know where he is.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
Alright, so everything I know, does it mean anything?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Mezarach and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Yeah. You're welcome. Maybe some other questions?
Excellent.
Like, why would they attack so openly?
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
I'm supposed to wipe them out.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
Alright. I'm supposed to wipe them out. Well, I've already wiped out a lot of hunters tonight. Busy night, huh? No, I'm sure he's still alive. He'd have got out there the first sign of trouble. Oh no, I think the police arrived before I got there, but never mind. Alright. Well, I like how the cab's just like... How are you even going to get out of here? I'm sure that if it was a terrorist attack, they'd cordon this entire area off. But never mind. Never mind. Blood. Ammo. Down here. This dude. I have kind of given up on the other two quests that we got. I thought it was a gun shop then, Christ. You know, with the tape and the poster and stuff, like bigger fish to fry now.
You know I got what you need.
Yes, shopping.
Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick. Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne
Why
Warwick.
do you keep doing this game?
Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em in head. Yo, koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here.
That's what I wanted.
Koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here. Yo, I got dinosaur eggs.
I don't think I want anything else, really. I mean, this gun is it, isn't it, really? Why would I want anything else? Maybe something for backup. Well, I've got this.
Ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here. Only here. Check it out. Step right up. Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em. Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick.
Nah. Maybe a little. Maybe
Baby
a few.
girl.
Maybe a few, actually. Don't know what sort of map it's going to be, if you see what I mean. Oh, it's not that much anyway, so I suppose it's one at a time, that's why. Which hasn't been that much now. Alright, shut up! Jesus Christ. I don't think Cassie would say that too much. Alright, next we're going to go... Actually, there's a bite to eat, maybe. No, it'll be easier on this other map anyway. We're going to go back to the clinic and buy some foods.
Where to?
Just drive. And I really should check my emails anyway. So, yeah, everything's this direction. Oh yeah, and also, yes. That'll do. And then we nip around here and pop down here. I'll see how much blood I can buy. I forget how much it is.
Need a fix?
Yes. I do. Quite a lot. Alright, I'll just buy the usual stuff as much as... Yeah, 3. Well... Yeah, a little bit more than I expected. I might get a bit more off the... for Prince, but... Only after we do this job. Well, that's just how it is. I am... this way. And I'm still living in this crappy apartment, and I know there's a way, you know, to get a better one if you sass the Prince pretty early on, and Sassy Cassie didn't appear for that moment, but that's it. That's your chance. Otherwise, you don't get one for the game. You know. Someone's missing. I can't remember. Oh, I could have also gone back to the frickin' club because I'd finished the story mission, didn't I? And so there might be something there. No.
Silence. Military officials have dispatched several units to the area to search for the crew and the missing aircraft. The names of the pilots are being withheld until their status can be confirmed. Mobs of villagers in New Delhi, India, stoned a policeman to death after mistaking him for the Deer Man, a creature locals say has terrorized them for weeks and is thought to be responsible for the mysterious deaths of several village children. The Deer Man is reported as a 7-foot creature with horns that ambushes villagers at night. New Delhi has also been
What the hell did that policeman look like?
The Bear Man and the killer UFOs, all of which were later dismissed as mass hysteria. Weeks of protests against the European Union and rioting in several Eastern European countries has led to a bloc of nations dropping out of the EU, causing exchange rates for the euro to plummet. Detractors of the EU and its founding countries are holding rallies aimed to remove its biggest supporters from office, arguing that the EU's inclusion of less politically stable countries will cause extended economic recession. Several members of Congress are protesting the president's refusal to disclose details of meetings his staff had last year with the heads of several energy companies. They say measures agreed upon will increase air pollution and give large tax breaks to energy companies. An official statement issued by the president states that these meetings were meant to assist in the draft of a fairer energy bill that would cultivate enhanced pollutant tolerances and relax energy production risk burdens. Mobs of villagers in New Delhi, India stoned a...
Wow. It's quite prophetic, really. The White Bishop falls. Aha. Yeah, Bach. Is it worth going back to the club and seeing if there's some money there? I think it is. It'll take a smidgen of time, but if it gets me another blood pack thing. So, sorry everyone, sorry, but you know, inefficient gameplay and all that, you know.
Need a ride?
Yes.